You're not a child. Stephen A. Smith urges Caitlin Clark to do a better job of protecting the WNBA when facing WNBA issues. Caitlin Clark is one of the most divisive players in the WNBA and has recently received significant criticism from detractors for not revealing her stance on the trans athlete debate. Stephen A. Smith has now urged Clark to do a better job of protecting the WNBA amid a string of controversies this season. Stephen A. Smith tells Caitlin Clark to take responsibility and speak up on WNBA issues. There have been several controversies involving Clark in the WNBA this season, including incidents in which she faced overtly physical play from opposing defenses. The Indiana Fever star's teammate, Sophie Cunningham, also sparked controversy last month with her comments against the inclusion of trans athletes in women's sports. Clark has so far been reluctant to speak on the serious matters, instead opting to focus on her basketball. However, Smith believes that the 24-year-old has a responsibility to speak up on these matters. Respectively, I think she needs to do better. She's a highly intelligent and accomplished young lady. The people that were calling her names like coward, I think that's a step too far. But I do think that you're 24, you're intelligent, you're not a child, you're not ignorant, nor are you oblivious to what's going on, Smith said on First Take on Friday. Smith also spoke about how it was Clark's duty to quell the noise, as other people in the WNBA are being hurt by her decision not to comment on the issues. If you're Caitlin Clark, there are contemporaries in the league taking hits because of the narratives and perceptions being put out there that drastically favor you. You have to help quell that noise, he added. Smith also brought up the increasing level of physicality Clark has faced in the WNBA over the last 3 seasons, including the incident against Phoenix Mercury forward Alyssa Thomas, in which the Fever superstar was struck on the neck. If the physicality is excessive and other people in the WNBA are not going through that, but you are, it needs to be spoken up for on your behalf. Clark has so far refrained from speaking her mind on the most controversial topics in the WNBA. However, it remains to be seen if that changes as the pressure builds on her to share her opinion. Meanwhile, Clark is enjoying a dominant year on the court. She is averaging 21.5 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 8.0 assists per game.